YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your man, D-Rich Kid. Back at you with another video, another topic. On my way to the gym, just wanted to chime in on this. It's been, over 24 hours now. Cowboys Nation, I'm pretty sure that you all have heard about the passing of Marshawn Kneeland, man. Very sad, man. I woke up to it yesterday. Just, shocked, man. Like, wow. This brother had the whole world in front of him, man, It just goes to show, man, that you just never know, man, what people are going through, YouTube. You know what I mean? Now that, the story's been about 24 hours, we found out a lot more what was going on. It seems like Marshawn, man, was dealing with a lot, man. And the main thing was, he lost his mother last year. And I believe that's what pretty much led him to doing what he did. He, was given signs, to family members online, was saying things about, not wanting to live anymore. At the end, he gave, he was sending texts, to family members saying, that, hey, he was going, he was getting ready to leave or whatever, his goodbyes, pretty much. And, yeah, man, I guess the police were called, and somehow a chase ensued. He got away from them, and the brother, Marshawn, ultimately took his life, man. He apparently went into a porta potty and took his life, man. 24 years old, man. 24 years old. Really sad, man. Really sad. Just a baby, man. I can remember being his age like it was yesterday, man. Wow. Such a waste of a life, man. I really feel bad for his family. From what I understand, his girlfriend was pregnant. Now you have a girlfriend who is left with a baby to raise without a father. The baby will never know its father. You know what I mean? Just really sad, man, and it's crazy because, you have on the team the quarterback, Dak Prescott, who advocates for, mental health, man, and, his quote is, if you need help, ask for it. You know what I'm saying? And right there in his own locker room, he had a brother that needed help, man, was crying out, and he never asked for it, Really sad, man, really sad, Yeah, man, Marshawn, I thought he was going to have one of them breakout years, especially against Philly, man. He was balling out, but I know he was dealing with some injuries this year, and his last game, he recovered the black punt, man, So who knows what would have transpired of his career? I think had he stayed healthy, he would have been a force to reckon with. You would have had to deal with him, but we'll never know now, Real sad, man, real sad, Yeah, man, so look, YouTube, Cowboys Nation, everyone out there that may be dealing with things, I know life isn't easy, man. We all go through things, man, but this is just my personal opinion. Everyone has a different opinion about it, but I just feel like there's nothing so bad in this world that you have to take your own life, man. That's just my personal opinion. I think suicide is a very selfish act, man, you know, because you do that, it's not only you that's gone, now you affect so many people, man. The grief that you bring your loved ones, man, is unbelievable, you know? It is, man, you know? So if you're thinking about that, think twice, 3, 4 times, man. Ask for help, man. Find it, seek it, beg for it. You know, hey, I'm dealing with some things, man. I need, you know, somebody out here will help you, man. Somebody. I know this world is chaotic and very evil. It is all of the above, man. But there are still a lot of good people out here with loving hearts, man, that want to see people saved. They want to see people helped, man, you know? So yeah, ask for it, man. If you feel like you're at the point of no return and you feel like you need to end it all, stop and think. Think about your family. Think about your mother, your father, your children, your siblings, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins, before you do that act, man. Because once you do it, man, there's no coming back. There's no coming back, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I'm not going to make this video too long, YouTube. I just wanted to chime in. I just want to say rest in peace, Marshawn, Kneeland. Thanks for the memories, even though they were very short. Thanks for the few memories that you gave us. You'll always be a cowboy. You'll never be forgotten, brother. God bless your family. Prayers go out to the Kneeland family, all his friends and family, loved ones that it has affected, you know. And let's heal, Cowboys Nation, because you know it's going to affect the locker room. Absolutely. Let's pray for the players, man. His teammates, you know, they're going to need it. They're going to need it because from what I hear, that he was loved on that team. You know, he was close to a lot of guys. You know what I mean? So let's pray for them that God heals them, gives them a speedy recovery. You know, and that they'll have a sound mind going into the Raiders game, you know. And I'm so glad they have a bye this week, man, you know, to give them a little extra more time, man, to grieve, you know. But yeah, YouTube, it's your man, D-Rich Kid. Ask for help, man. Ask for help if you need it, all right? All right, YouTube, I'm out.